Hello, Mr. James. I'm not Dr. Melanie Bowden, one of the doctors in the team here. Your doctor's asked me to see you because he says you've been having quite a difficult time. What's been happening?
Yeah, I've been... Well, things haven't really been the same since I left the army about 6 months ago. I've been just finding it really difficult, to be honest.
So, you were in the army. Did you see action in the army? Yeah, where were you stationed?
I was based in Afghanistan.
What sort of experience did you have there?
Well, we were out on patrol. My friend we saw a truck going past. It was about 15 people on it.
I'm just going to stop you there because it sounds as if you've gone straight into something quite difficult. Yes?
Yeah.
Am I getting that right? That it's something quite difficult. So you had a really difficult experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you just let me know about when that was?
It was about a year ago.
About a year ago. And how have you been since that incident a year ago?
It's been difficult, really, really difficult. I left the army about 6 months after it happened. Chose not to renew my contract, and I just can't do it.
Okay. So you say it's been difficult. What particularly do you find day on day you're struggling with?
Like, everything just seems... Like, it's got the volume turned down. Everything's just mundane.
Okay.
Like the missus complaining about where I leave my socks, or, stupid things on kids' TV, and it's like...
So day on day it feels a bit mundane?
Yeah.
As if you can't really feel things? Have I got that right?
Yeah, it just feels like... I don't know, everything just... There's a barrier.
Must be really difficult. Are there other things happening as well? Does that feeling change at all?
Yeah. Like, I've noticed I get frustrated.
Right.
Not frustrated, angry.
Angry. So are you on edge a lot of the time? And when you're angry, does things set you off into being more angry?
Yeah.
What sort of things?
If my girlfriend's kid, if he starts shouting or misbehaving.
Right.
If he's shouting, then I just can't deal with it.
Are you living with them?
I was, yeah.
Right. How old's you?
It was hard.
Yes, sorry, and how old is yours? Is it your son or your...
No, it's from a previous boyfriend.
And how old is
he's about 2, 3.
And are you seeing them now?
No. I had to leave.
Okay, so things like him making noise can trigger the anger. Has that ever got really serious? Have you ever been worried about how angry you've got?
Yeah, it's the reason that I don't really see them anymore. It's because one day I got angry and I hit him, and I'm trained to kill. I can't be around a kid.
I understand that. So that must have really worried you.
Yeah.
And can I just check, have I got this right? You've left that situation, you're not living there now because you're worried about your anger?
No, I'm living in a hostel.
Okay. And are you finding other situations are making you angry and you're worried about how you might act?
Yeah. Like
what sort of things?
If I'm out, like during the day, if I smell something burning, then it's almost like I'm back there, and I just can't cope with it.
So it's that burning smell that and it sounds like it triggers something when you get that burning smell. What does it trigger?
I can just see it all happening again.
Right, and I don't want to push you into that memory, so we can come back to that. Yeah. So you smell the burning, and then you see the incident last year. Can you hear it, or does anything else happen?
I can hear it. It's like I'm back there.
Right, so it's like you're right back there. And do you get those memories of the event when you're just sitting, when you're not triggered by the burning? Do they come back?
Sometimes, yeah. Quite often it's when I sleep. I have real trouble sleeping.
Right.
And I'm taken to just drinking until I pass out, because it's the only way I can get any rest.
Okay, so that sounds important. We'll come back to the drinking, but can we just talk about your sleep a little bit?
Yeah,
so you try and get off to sleep, and what happens?
There it is again. Just night after night, just keeps coming back.
Okay, so can you get off to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what happens? You wake up and you're...
Wake up and it feels like I'm having a heart attack.
Okay, so you feel things in your body, or
yeah.
What do you feel in your body?
It feels like my stomach's really tight, like I'm about to be sick, and my heart's just trying to pound itself out my chest.
Right.
And yeah, it's like I can't breathe.
Sounds awful. And do you get the memory back as well? Yeah. And do you sort of feel any fear or anger?
A lot of fear.
A lot of fear. So that happens at night. And can you get those attacks of fear in the day as well? Yeah. Are they linked with the memories?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about your mood generally, otherwise? You've mentioned this numbness. Would you say that you feel sad or depressed?
I feel pretty down. Like, I see all my mates and they've all kind of adjusted back into like civvy life, and I'm here like barely able to get a decent night's sleep. I can't be around my girlfriend. I can't be around her kid. It
sounds a really difficult situation, and we need to think about that together. Really, I think it's a really good thing you've come. So that sadness, is it all the time? Can you enjoy anything, or
no?
No.
It's I try and enjoy something, or I try and do something, but all I know is like I pretty much joined the army when I left school.
So it's been very important to you.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah.
And how bad does that get, the sadness? Have you thought about harming yourself in any way?
No, not really.
You did mention earlier, which is very helpful, that you've been drinking a bit around the sadness. Is that every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that increasing, Mr. James, the drinking?
Not really. Like, I drink a lot more than I used to, but...
Are you drinking in the mornings? Yeah. Are you concerned about how much you're drinking? Do you think it's helping or not helping?
Like, I'm worried because I shouldn't have to drink to get to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to drink so that I can get a decent night's sleep. And it's why I've come here, because I just can't deal with it anymore.
How much do you think you're drinking?
5, 6 cans a day.
Okay, and you're drinking on your own or with other people?
Yeah, mostly on my own.
And are you taking any drugs with that or anything? No. Thank you so much for talking to me. It's been really helpful. And we'll have a think about what we need to do.